What up, y'all? About to take the Trackhawk for a little spin for this video. It'll grow warmed up. Get a cold start. Alright, so today I'm going to talk about a common question I get very often, probably like 10 times a month on Instagram. And that question is, how do I afford all the cars that I have? So we'll get into that. I obviously just sold the ZR1 two weeks ago to a guy named Ahmad. Super cool dude out of Oklahoma. There's the Z for you. But I sold the car to Ahmad. So basically, we'll start off from the beginning. Back in high school, my first car was a red Nissan 350Z. That was my dream car. I wanted that since age 10. And basically with that one, that was my first car I've ever had ever. My parents surprised me with that car because they knew I've been wanting it. They got it for me, and they picked me up from high school actually. The day I bought it, I got signed. I was like, what's going on? They got that car for me. They made the first two or three car payments on it until I got a job. And then from there on, the rest of the ownership, I paid for that car on my own. So we started there. That car was in my parents' name, so I didn't have any credit built from that car. We went from that car, I bought a Honda Civic for my daily driver because my 350Z I turned into a drift car. The Honda Civic, my dad co-signed on it for me. From there, that was like right when I was getting out of high school. So after that, I got my Z06. My dad also co-signed on that car for me. And from that point, I think yeah, that was the last car my dad co-signed for me, was my Z06. I bought that when I was 18. I paid like, I think $32,000 for it. Had like 60,000 miles on it. And my car payment was like $704 a month. So the gist of it all, every car, or most of my cars, I typically take loans out on if they're gonna depreciate. Like if it's a newer car and I know the value's gonna go down. Like my 350Z I just bought, I paid cash for that. My Trackhawk and my ZR1 I both financed. So once I bought my Camaro after my Z06, that's the first car I had completely 100% in my name. That one really built my credit up, so I was able to get the ZR1 on my own. And I paid $65,000 for the ZR1. I found that car on the vet forum a ways back. I guess it fell down the pages, no one bought it. And Travis was the guy I bought it from, TWA Motorsports. So I bought that car for $65,000. My car payment, I think, was $1,167 for it. And I paid a little bit extra for insurance. I paid like $300 a month for insurance. I had a special policy where if anything ever happened to the car, I would get paid like $75,000, I think it was $80,000 actually for the car. So if it got totaled or crashed or whatever, they'd write me a check for $80,000 no matter what. So I paid roughly $1,500 a month for the ZR1. The Trackhawk I financed the full amount as well. I didn't even put any money down on it. I paid $70,000 for my Trackhawk. Car payment on that's like $1,040 a month, and my insurance is like $140. So a lot of people are like, dude, how the fuck do you have a Trackhawk and a ZR1? You're 21. First of all, I live at home. That definitely helps. But I mean, if I really wanted to move out, I could. I just am staying home probably one more year. That's why I just sold my vet recently. I'm going to be starting real estate soon. I wanted the extra money to put in real estate. That's why I got rid of my vet. So now the question is, people are always like, dude, what do you do for work? What do you do for work? I'm sure you guys have heard of a company like CarShield. I sell vehicle service contracts. So it's like the warranty that you set up on your car after the factory warranty expires. You always get, oh dude, those are scams, blah, blah, blah. It's not even close to a scam. Everyone says that because of the letters they get in the mail. They just think it's just typical, you know, it's a normal advertisement letter, but people always jump to, oh, it's a scam, blah, blah, blah. Not even close to that. They're A+ rated administrators. But yeah, I sell vehicle service contracts, so it's basically a car warranty. That's how I afford all these things. I mean, you make pretty good money. Then again, it's 2019, almost 2020. It's pretty easy to figure out your niche. Honestly, like the best thing for anyone that's like coming up trying to make money, like if you're just getting out of high school, the best thing is to, oh, that thing was smashed up. The best thing is to find a sales job. Selling cars, selling warranties, selling roofs. All those jobs you can make 10 grand a month easy if you work hard. A lot of people don't think about that portion of it, and they get into a sales job and they expect everything to fall in their lap. It's a mentally tough game. Like, I answer the phone all day. 95% of the people I talk to tell me to go fuck myself when they call in. So it's just one of those mentally tough things. I mean, that's anything with sales. You got good months, you got bad months. But yeah, that's a common question that people always ask. How do you afford all these things? So, like I said, my ZR1, 65 grand. I paid $1167 a month for it. My Trackhawk's $1,040, and I mean, that's something you can do when you live at home. It's pretty easy to do that. But either way, obviously I just sold the ZR1. I'm going to be putting that money into real estate so I can get some actually cool cars now. I'm trying to get in that Lambo game. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. My Nismo, I got a steal on that car. I paid $6,800 for it. The dude had it listed for like 10, 5, 11 grand, something like that. Talked him down on it because there's some stuff wrong with it. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Like I said, insurance on the Trackhawk's nothing. Insurance on the ZR1 is a lot. So the way I look at it, I'm not gonna pay cash for a car that's gonna be depreciating when I can make the payments on it and sell it and get out for what I owe on it, or either even make a little bit of money on it. Like the Trackhawk, I got a really good deal on it. I paid $70 with like 13,000 miles, I think. And a lot of them are going for 75 plus with like 18 to 20,000 miles on it. So I got a really good deal. And honestly, I plan on keeping this one for a while. I love this car. But other than that, that's pretty much all it takes to get into something like that. I mean, $1,000 car payment's pretty much easy to afford if you can live at home and have a good job like that, or even if you don't live at home, like if you still live on your own and you get yourself into a sales job. I mean, it's really not hard to put that kind of payment up. So it's up to you guys. I mean, a lot of people think that's retarded to spend that much money on a car and live at home. I think otherwise. But other than that, that'll probably wrap up this video. We're gonna have more content coming soon. The Nismo, I got a lot of stuff coming for it. Almost all my turbo kits here. And then Mike will be fabbing that up. I got my angle kit we're gonna be putting on here shortly. And then it's gonna be go time on that one. Trackhawk, we'll be doing pulleys and shit in the spring. But other than that, that's just a quick little run through on how I afford those whips. And I'll see you guys in the next video.